Our air is still fucked, by the way. I am fucking... Oh, God. Our air is still fucked, so I'm fucking dying right now. It's like 82 inside right now. It's fucking miserable. Oh, no. No, don't worry about it, Sky. You're good, you're good. We mainly ended up just talking last night, and I barely played anything. I don't think I played anything at all, did I? We did a lot of talking, though. We talked about relationships. We talked about... well, we watched a lot of videos. But yeah, that's about it. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, man. But yeah, kind of a weird stream last night. Due to a lovely migraine. Yeah, it's so hard for me to focus, honestly, because this fucking heat is getting to me. Like, we have got to put in... We're putting in a maintenance request first thing in the morning. I hope to fuck they get out here quick to fix it, because... Call me whiny or say that I'm being a little bitch, but sitting in the comfort of my own apartment, fucking sweating and barely being able to breathe because it's so suffocatingly hot is pretty fucking miserable. Well, that's a good question, Freak, because I've never played it. I've actually never played it. I'd like to find out, though. I really would. Oh, free on Game Pass. Well, hey. I think actually I already bought it. Shit. I almost need some ice water to sip just because it's so fucking hot. Yeah, like basically our air does this. Like the last time this happened was the night I played Scorn. I went in there and I like reset the cold air 4 or 5 times and then eventually it just started to work. This time we've been resetting it constantly for like 2 straight days now and it will not kick on. It almost feels like there's constant heat running because the thermostat actually shows that it's 82 inside right now. Fucking miserable. Like 82 fucking degrees inside is miserable. So I don't know what's going on. The air doesn't even feel that hot coming from it, but it almost has to be running heat all the time because there's no other way it'd be this hot. So I've been having to sip ice water and take cold showers just to not fucking sweat all the time. I just took a cold shower. No, it's been a long time since our air filter got replaced. You think that could be the problem? Our property management group usually does that, or they they send out somebody to do it periodically, but it's been a long time since that's happened. Yeah, they actually put Persona 5 Royal. Our air was blowing heat, it felt like as well, until I changed the filter. Seems good now. Yeah, we'll have to give that a shot. I don't think we have a replacement, but we can try to pull ours out and clean it off a little bit. Oh yeah, it's probably been pushing 2 years. No lie, it's probably been pushing 2 years since ours has been replaced, no lie. I didn't realize this until moving into a home at the beginning of the year. I always had maintenance in my apartments. Yeah. Yep, and that's the thing. Like, that's the duality of it. You know, with an apartment, you're so used to them just handling this shit every now and then when you have your own place, that's when you gotta remember a lot more than you used to in the past. Although I will say that is my favorite thing about living in an apartment is that I can just be like, oh, you know, this expensive piece of equipment is broken, put in a maintenance request, and it'll be fixed by like within a couple days. Whereas if I owned the place, that would be coming out of my pocket, and that is miserable. But yeah, but of course the ultimate own for people like me is that we have literally no equity in the place we live in and never will. Oh no, I know. Yeah, I know the filters are super cheap. I'll just have to try to remember what size ours was because it was like a really custom size. I don't remember exactly what it was. Bridget is trying to pull it out and clean it. I don't know if that'll work, but we'll try to pull it out and clean it. Huh. Is that definitely the problem? Huh? Oh. Okay, so yeah, apparently they jammed it in the spot and it's all crushed up. It probably wasn't even filtering anything. Can you try to flatten it and clean it off? Because I don't know if we have another one. Yeah, it was all just crunched up in there. Like all folded up and shit. Very cool. That's not going to do anything. Well, she's going to try to flatten it and clean it. But let me turn my fan off and get my lighting setup correct, because this should be a lot darker than it actually is. It'll just take a second. Yeah, call me whiny, or that this is a first world problem, but damn. Just imagine it, you know, you said it's 60 degrees now, Sky. Imagine it being 82 inside. Jesus Christ. I cannot, you know, there are certain things that they get on my last nerve, and this is one of them. I just need some cool air, man. And it's like, it's 63 outside, so it's like, even if the air were off, it shouldn't be this fucking hot. What is jacking up the temperature 20 degrees? I don't even know. May have gotten the wrong size. Yeah, they probably just were like, well, you know, we're already here. We have this thing. Let's just fucking cram it in there and see what happens. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, we were talking about some fucking... we were talking about some really heavy stuff last night. But, you know, I don't dislike that. I just didn't really expect it to take the turn that it did. Also, somebody came in here literally just to hit me with a D's nuts. And at first I banned him just because I was being a little salty, but then I unbanned him and then we gifted him a sub. So it all came full circle. Yeah, it was like literally a dude I've never seen in here before just came in to hit me with a D's nuts. But yeah, what kind of stuff was talked about? A lot of relationship stuff. We talked about how difficult it is for people to have platonic friendships with the opposite sex if they're already in a relationship. We were talking about how, like, you know, a lot of times what'll happen is a guy and a girl are talking. Either one of them is committed or both of them are. One of them thinks that they have mixed signals and then they like try to make a move and then the other person's like, whoa, you have the wrong idea. And then they get embarrassed and they lash out and they call, you know, usually it's guys I see that do this. You know, they reach out to a girl who's committed and then they get the wrong idea. They think that the girl's coming on to them. And then when they advance and they try to like move on that, then the girl's like, whoa, 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 that's not what this is at all. Then they get embarrassed and they're like, oh, fuck you, you slut, you bitch, you whore, that kind of stuff, because they get embarrassed and very, very prideful. But, you know. Yeah, I've seen, dude, Mag did not give specific examples, but she said she's seen it and it's happened to her many times. I've seen it I've seen it happen a lot. I've never been involved in it, but I've seen it happen a lot. Yeah, it's pretty fucking grim, I gotta say that. Pretty fucking grim. But yeah, I'm really excited for the Resident Evil 4 remake, I gotta say, man. Like, the trailer that they put out where it actually shows Salvador, the guy with the chainsaw, and you can see his eyes, like, completely fucking bloodshot open beneath that sack that he has on his head. I've been called those names. It's not fun, and I don't understand why people do it, because they get embarrassed, and people hate to be embarrassed. Oh yeah, way more excited for RE4 remake than Silent Hill 2. I'm actually not even, at this moment in time, I'm not interested in Silent Hill 2 remake at all. I'll have to see gameplay first. You know, I'll have to see the game physically in action and see what the kind of imagery is going to be like for me to be excited. But like I've said before, oh yeah, actually speaking of that, on Tuesday, I'm going to be talking to Nemesis about these things. He's got a very nice mic and he's going to join me. Oh, what's up, Tusk? Yeah, we're going to be playing Chilla's art games tonight, but he's going to join me and we're going to kind of discuss that. But right now, I'm basically just cautiously optimistic and I don't trust Bloober. That's just what it comes down to. I don't trust Bloober. I hope that they can pull it off because they literally chose the most difficult game to remake probably in the entire industry. I used to be that guy that would target women in relationships, and I know it was never right, I just like to, but to defend the guys, it's not always innocent. Yeah. For sure. There are times when they maybe are getting those signals, and the girl just tries to play it off that they're not. Yeah, it happens both ways. Well, you know, there's the saying that, like, women control sex, but men control relationships, in terms of a lot of women feel like the men who are quote-unquote relationship material are already taken, and so sometimes they'll target men that are already dating to try and make that happen. The way I respond to being embarrassed is just, oh, and then not say anything negative to the person. Well, it's so easy, Sky. All you gotta say is like, oh, I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. You know, I'm sorry. I guess we just, you know, maybe it's tough to read, like, through chat or through text. I'm sorry. It's like you just apologize and you say, I'm sorry. I guess I just got the wrong idea, but I hope we can still be friends, you know? It's probably not going to be easy to still be friends after that, but there's no need to fucking lash out. Come on, man. How old are you? But yeah, cautiously optimistic for the Silent Hill stuff. I'm way more interested in Townfall and F than I am the fucking 2 remake, that's for sure. And that, you know, I kind of agree with that girl Sphere Hunter, where she's like, 2 is just one of the, you know, it's like trying to recreate somebody else's diary from hearsay alone, you know? It's never going to be identical. Like, heads up to everyone, if there's a guy in your girl's life giving you guys problems that's just reoccurring, start looking closer to home. Yeah, you may want to. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Dr. Red? How you doing, man? Hey, we're working on getting the VOD uploaded for the night I played Paranoiac. The only problem is I doxed myself at the end. So and Mag is having trouble downloading the VOD because it's labeled as unpublished right now. So we're trying to get that fixed. My team is getting their shit kicked in? In what? In what sport? Sorry for the burp. You know we're going to lead... Oh, NFL. You know we're going to lead off with convenience store, though. By the way. Dave has been waiting for this. Just like Dr. Red waited for fucking literally over a year for me to play Paranoiac, Dave has been waiting almost equally as long for a night of this. And this is only part 1. Like, we'll probably do a part 2 tomorrow because there's so many games. You guys ever watch 2001: A Space Odyssey? I had this fucking dream last night because we watched way too much of the chilling things or scary things found on home security camera footage. I found this, or I was hearing this, like in my dream I was laying in a dark living room in just a big house, and as the front door, I was just staring at it like half asleep, but not really. And I could just see the door slowly opening, and I just kept hearing this build.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
Cheapo.
Oh, appreciate the 23 bits, Anonymous. Yeah, I need that money to pay my bills. The internet bill, the electric bill. Well, it literally flagged him as possible ban evader. So that was pretty much the red flag that I was gonna ban him literally on site. See? Possible ban evader monitoring. And his account was created 38 minutes ago. Which is literally 1 minute before the stream started. So he created the account 1 fucking minute before the stream started. He was ready for this moment. But appreciate the penny. Appreciate the bill. He's just a bored guy on a burner account. What has it been with these people lately, man? Anyways, I'm giving him way too much attention. So I was basically in my dream, I was sitting on a dark couch and I just saw the front door slowly open while this kept building. Hey, what's up, sick boy, by the way? Yeah, if you guys have never seen this movie, this is definitely one of the scariest parts. So yeah. Fun dream. Fun dream. Too much horror. As you grow, they come more often. It's gonna happen, sadly. Yeah, it's been like once a stream here lately. Wouldn't it be fucked if it turned out to be like the same guy every single time? I'm really happy that Twitch flags the ban evaders, though. Yeah, something that I would love to do someday is I was watching a video where a guy was ranking Stanley Kubrick's movies, and he said that there's this theater in Chicago. I forget what it was actually called, but he said it screens 2001 constantly, and it's like one of the best movie-going experiences you can ever have. Turkey water came in contact, huh? Cult vibin' worshipping mustard or something? Well, it's a choir, but yeah. But yeah, he said like there's this movie theater in Chicago that screens it constantly. And if you're lucky enough to get into a screening of it, it's like one of the best movie going experiences you'll ever have in your life. And it's just fucking crazy to think it came out in 68, you know? I'm the gunner, bitch. I got you in scope. Stamp to those plebs. It's been pretty frequent. Like once a night or so. How? What do you mean? Oh, the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey came out in 1968. It's based on a book that came out around the time by Arthur C. Clarke. Does Sir Spike count as a troll? I don't even remember what Sir Spike said, but yeah, it's just seems to be like once per night somebody pops in and just says some dumb shit or does some dumb shit. Whatever. I mean, see, this is what bigger streamers have to deal with on such a tiny scale, so I really can't complain about it, you know? And, you know, it's no different than when I very, very first started. There would always be at least 2 bots trying to get me to buy followers, you know? So really not a whole lot's changed in terms of the volume.
I need that money. I really do.
Appreciate the 115, Anonymous. Wait, so 115 and then 23 both buy it. Well, they may not be the same Anonymous, but... appreciate the 138, Anonymous. Oh, Soma. Okay. I was confused. Yeah, Bridget was excited because they put Persona 5 Royal on Xbox Game Pass, and it's actually not even one that you have to play on cloud gaming. You can just download it to your VCR 2013 Xbox One and just play it. So finally, in this household, we have a way to play Persona 5 Royal. So when I finish up with Stamptober, me and Stamp Girl 64 are definitely going to sit down and play some fucking Persona 5 on the couch. We have a couple pairs of these that we hook up to a headphone amp in the living room, and our console's plugged into it. So if we want to play like super late at night, we can just plug these in. Almost choked and died on this overcooked roast. Holy shit, man. That's like overcooked steak, though, where it's like biting into actual leather. But yeah, I apologized to Mag yesterday because the newest YouTube upload is still October 7th. There's just far too many VODs for her to go through right now. I'd rather bite into Leatherface than bloody-faced Sean, huh? Who? See, we were so amicable to that guy last night. He came in. Why does she put so much effort into them? I mean, I'm not sure, but I really appreciate it. Just re-upload the VOD. Well, she cuts out, like, for example, she cuts out, like, the massive string of attempts. Like, she didn't leave in every single attempt in Resident Evil 3 in the clock tower fight. Yeah, she cares. I appreciate it. It's not, like, a ton of editing, per se. It's just, like, little jump cuts every now and then to give it a little bit more continuity. And especially in instances where there's, like, a lot of multiple attempts of something. You know, like the fucking slider puzzle, she edited that down to be like 1.5 minutes or something like that. Which, my god, if I were watching that, I'd want to punch a hole in the wall, so I appreciate that. Yeah, cuts out BRBs, cuts out 40-minute intros. She also cuts out the scary video watching that we do, and she edits that all into the Creeps and Chills video, so that's a whole separate thing altogether. So that's cool. I might have the most hours of anybody in the world on Convenience Store. I have 9.2 hours on this game. Graphic quality normal. Chris Chan is kind of seminal internet. That's true. I just remember, what was the thing about like him being upset about like the color of Sonic's skin at a GameStop display standee? And he like pepper sprayed an employee over it or some shit? It was really dumb. I mean, it was dumb as fuck. This was the first Chilla's Art game I ever played, and the one that really got me into them. We'll do Stigmatized Property after this. The convenience store. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, and his mom... Him and his mom also got in trouble for allegedly hitting on a GameStop manager there with the CR and running off. Wow. It is time. You know how I was talking about people that add bass to their mic last night and how soy that is? Dude, literally just buy a bassy mic. That doesn't even make sense. And the fucked up thing about it, community Phasmophobia would be very fun. Although, Freak, I feel like that'd be more something we should do in the Discord. Speaking of which, let me also just mention, guys, the Discord is boosted 7 times. I boosted it 7 times, and I intend to boost it 7 times every month. So if any of you guys ever want to hop in there and just talk about shit, feel free. Like, if anybody wants to play games with me as well, if you ever want to play a co-op game with me, let me know, and we'll hop into the voice channel together. We'll play some co-op shit on stream, you know? Me and Mag are the only ones that have done that so far, but how's Chris Jan's trial going? I actually don't know. So boosted Discord server means that basically you have to pay a certain amount per month to get other permissions, and I did 7 boosts, which gives you not quite lossless audio quality, but way better voice or mic quality than default Discord gives you, and it gives you the ability to stream 1080p 60 FPS from your screen share in the Discord, which is what I do for the watch parties. So it gives you the ability to do all that. It's time. Need to get ready for work. Slept well. Watch how different this is once this goes off. Damn. It's like a completely different game. And we'll turn VSync off. Ah, so much smoother. No, Dave is here. He said it's time, baby. Let's change into our work clothes. Is there a volume slider? It is. Sweet. So I'll go 50% and I'll raise this so that my notification sounds aren't messed up. So we got to heat up our bento box. And eat it. I'd have to buy Phasmophobia. Didn't it just recently get a pretty big update? From what I heard. Price isn't bad though. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I heard that House also got a pretty big update. See, I love that the only thing you can see... Oh, dude. This game honestly brings back such strong nostalgia. It's unbelievable. Don't you agree, Dave? Like, do you remember what my stream looked like the first time I played this? It was so, like, amateur hour type shit, but I loved it. This was the first one where chat was really active, and I was like, damn, this is so fun. And I just started to feel that addiction building. But I feel like it's a healthy addiction, you know. I still do balance it. It's just that during the marathons it can feel unhealthy. Gotta bring flashlight. This is a very nice apartment. My lights used to be so bright that I couldn't see a fucking thing in this part, like at all. Because my camera was a Canon camcorder, but the lens was so tiny that you needed a shit ton of light to make it look even halfway decent. Dave has a very similar camcorder now, but the camcorder I was using required so much fucking light that it was just like blinding and I couldn't see a damn thing in the game. I just had to memorize where to go at a certain point. I love but also hate how quiet it is at the same time. I don't think I've ever really explored anywhere else outside of where I'm supposed to go, but you can't really do too much. I know what really happened here. Yeah, I know. The graphics look so much different than the first time we played. I was called to warn you all by the name I cannot speak of. The day of judgment will come. Yeah. Yeah, the flat faces are part of the art style, though, so I'm glad he didn't change that. Oh, listen, here's the music. Here it comes. Ah. Iconic. This shit is iconic. Imagine walking in for your shift and you just stand behind the shelf and stare at the other guy. I'm gonna see if Bridget needs help with the air filter thing really quick, because it's still so hot. It's hard for me to focus, and I need to heat my coffee up. So give me just a sec, you guys. Listen to this beautiful music in the meantime. I love it. We gotta pad our playtime stats, you know? Hey, buddy. Oh god, you made it. Hmm? Oh no, it's just that I recently heard someone had fell off the bridge you just crossed. There was an old lady that said she saw a man walking down the street with his legs completely bent the other way. Scary stuff. If only this was a true story. Haha! Sorry. Oh god, pumpkin bread is so good. You know what else I love whenever fall comes around is pumpkin rolls. Have you guys ever had pumpkin rolls where it's like cream cheese icing and pumpkin cake? Oh my god. So good. I think some food are expired by the time you start your shift. Can you take off the shelves for me? Your manager. Nope! Sure can't, bitch. I hate pumpkin. Well, that's your prerogative. That's your prerogative. Immediately he fucking gets out. Pumpkin donut muffins. That sounds awesome. So you're not much of a fan of PSLs then? Pumpkin spice lattes? Yeah, so we take the expired food and we go give it to the homeless man. There you go, buddy. Have a party. A party. Oh, there's an invisible wall here. That's weird. Have a fucking party. I don't even carve pumpkins. Oh yeah, this guy. Look at his face. He looks like he's up to no good. I don't even carve pumpkins. Pumpkins, I'd fill it with vomit immediately from the smell. Dude, there are certain things that I hate the smell of too. Not quite that, not quite on that scale where I feel like I'd vomit immediately, but there's definitely some that I'm not a fucking fan of. Remember when people were surprised they taste more just like cinnamon to me. Is that just me? It doesn't even necessarily taste like pumpkin at all. It just tastes like spicy cinnamon of some kind. Wait, what the hell? He got a bento and a drink. He has the same arm as the coworker that just left, with the ET fingers on the end. Alright, now we gotta get the rest of the expired food. And we gotta take it to the back. The dumpster. Yeah, cinnamon, anything that's like cinnamon apple flavored is so fucking good. Bum, ba-da-da-da, dun, bum, bum. I thought I remembered one of these being out. Out of date. Nah, we're good. It's so bright though. Can I turn the brightness down? Oh god, it's so low. Oh, Jesus. It's on the lowest setting and it still looks like this. Is it bloom? It was bloom. Okay. So much better without the bloom. My mother-in-law is here and she made some soup beans and cornbread and all kinds of sides and some kind of apple cake. I probably gained 60 pounds. Oh, what's up, Streaming Fist? How you doing, man? People always think they're gonna blow my mind when I say pumpkin, and they're like, actually, it's pumpkin spice. Like, oh god, my life's been a lie. I can't like this flavor anymore. Yeah. If I have an aura, I hope it's cinnamon apple. One of my favorite things is to get cinnamon apple candles and put them around the apartment, or have a cinnamon apple air freshener hanging off my rear view in the car. God, I love that shit. That is the opposite of soy. That is that good shit. Again, this theme of being a girl working the night shift alone at night at a convenience store. Like, why is this such a common theme in horror? Rabbi carrot juice. I've been drinking only that recently. Highly recommend. Back when I had my AirPod in and with pumpkin stuff, it's almost all brown sugar and cinnamon. Yeah, I wonder why it's called pumpkin spice then. Maybe just because it's more of a seasonal drink, like a fall drink. And so that kind of Halloween connection exists there. Oh, yes. Pumpkin waffle. There was this candle that was specifically sold by Walmart. The company that makes it is out of business now, but it was called pumpkin waffle. Oh my fuck, it was so good. Fuck, man. We would literally fill the house with that shit. We recently incorporated this system exclusively for convenience stores that are open late at night. Looks like this package is directly shipped to this store. Oh, and the name matches your tag. I think this is for you. It's kind of late for a delivery man at this time, huh? Take it home. What's the worst thing that could happen? That sub base. Holy shit. I'm like using the wasabi and they're like, that's not real wasabi, it's horseradish. Oh god, what have I been doing? They tricked me to eat horseradish. What a terrible outcome, yeah. Also, did you know that mayonnaise is basically raw egg? A lot of people don't know that. Mayonnaise is not its own thing. It's actually mainly egg whites. And I think it's yolk as well. Egg and oil, yeah, that's basically all mayo is. Well, now it's eerily quiet. The flashlight. In that time, I have to make like horse shit and hit the trail. Oh, it's that time. Hey, we appreciate you hanging out, freak. Get some rest, and if you work tomorrow, be safe. Please, because I know you do not do the safest job in the world. I've made fresh mayo. It's good, but not worth the trouble. Yeah. Now, I'll tell you what's disgusting is Miracle Whip. Blech. I know some people swear by Miracle Whip. I fucking hate it. If I'm going to put something like that on a sandwich, it'll just be straight up mayo. I'm not putting Miracle Whip on it. How do I feel about ranch? Fucking hate it. I fucking hate ranch. Bridget likes it though. She'll like dip her pizza in it. Miracle Whip on a sandwich. What? Yeah, a lot of people use Miracle Whip on sandwiches, dude. Holy shit, it's dark, by the way. By the way, it marked that guy Gatto the Lion also as a possible ban evader. So we've just got ban evaders all over the fucking place tonight. Oh, maybe it's the brightness slider we toggled. Maybe that's why it's looking like that. Maybe the bloom as well. Oh yeah, the bloom made a big difference on the top of the convenience store there. This is the one. Oh, this is the song right here. Oh my god, dude. That made me have vertigo. That gives me nostalgia so strong I get vertigo. In the South, they call ranch white sauce, I think. Am I making that up? I've heard that, but more often than not, they just call it ranch. I'm also not a fan of, like, tartar sauce with fish, really. So I heard you reported that the doors would open on their own. Well, we got a guy to check the sensor, and it seems like the wirings were loose. Oh? You thought it was some sort of poltergeist? I see those on TV all the time, but they're all scripted. Ghosts aren't real after all. Oh, well, I guess that settles it. I guess he cracked the case, everybody. He solved it. Would you please punch in? No, bitch. Am I a fussy eater? No, not really. I like a lot of things. I used to be a lot more when I was younger. I saw some rats behind the store yesterday. Someone must have left the garbage bin open. The first person to see this note has to get rid of the rodents ASAP. Your manager. Yeah, and of course this bitch is just gonna pretend he didn't fucking see anything. Sure, buddy? No, I'm not that. I used to be way fussier. I also do have that thing where cilantro tastes like soap, and I've been told, like, when we were in school, they told me that I have, like, hyperactive taste buds, so the taste of a lot of things is, like, very much enhanced for me. So the foods that I like taste way better, and the foods that I dislike, it's more obvious to me than other people that I really fucking hate them. Look at this, we're just murdering rats. I eat whatever shows up on the table. I wish I could do that. But no, a lot of what I eat is like rice and steak. I eat a lot of tuna out of pouches and cans. Mainly just proteins and rice is like the majority of my diet here lately. It's pretty damn boring, I gotta admit. Oh, this lady. Okay, well she's just gonna phase through the door, I guess. Scarier than anything I've ever seen in a fucking horror movie. Okay. Big old titty Gma. I make the best Cuban white rice ever. I'm a basic bitch, man. I use Minute instant white rice as my absolute favorite. But I'll also buy like the pouches of rice. You gotta be careful with the fucking pouches of rice though, because they're so fucking oily. There's a McCormick, like the same company that makes the salt, McCormick. And they also make ground pepper a lot. Like that's the main cash cow for their business. They make pouch rice and it's like just a pile of oil in the bottom of the bowl after you heat it up. I know that's part of the preservation, but goddamn, I'm not trying to eat a whole fucking bag of oil. Even Minute instant white rice tastes so much better than that. And more fresh. So I'll usually eat that with like a flat iron steak. Or recently, we bought London broil, which is basically a double flank steak. And Bridget cut that up, and it was fucking incredible. With the rice. We gotta get that again. I just try to be careful on the red meats. I don't try to eat red meat like 3 times a week. I try to just eat red meat at most maybe once a week. And then the rest is usually chicken or, you know, tuna, you know. Yeah, oh my god, yeah. Uncle Ben and McCormick have so much fucking oil in them. It's unbelievable. Who the hell put this on? What? What are you doing, sir? Oh, this guy. He wants a beer if I remember. And I'm locked out. He wants beer if I remember right. Oh, he moves so different now. Holy shit, his animations are different. Hey, I'm in a hurry. Now could you please fetch me 5 cans of beer and a pack of cigar? Hurry up. Go get it yourself. Bone-in scuts are the best. Huh? What is that? Yeah, which is very fun. You gotta give him these beers one at a time. Oh, bone-in cuts. Yes, 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 they are. They are the best. You cut it up yourself? Oh my god. When I accidentally eat oily stuff like that, it takes me off guard because I start feeling like ass 15 minutes later. Yeah, it's like I thought I ate clean food. What's going on here? That's what I'm saying. Like even the minute instant white rice, it is so easy. And the thing I notice is, see, I have a lot of problems with like heartburn and indigestion and shit. Not so much these days because my diet is changing. But when I eat things like steak and rice or chicken and rice, none whatsoever. Like I can eat that shit and go straight to bed afterward and I don't experience any indigestion. Like it's just so easy to digest and there's just no problems with it. So I almost started to switch to a diet of almost exclusively that out of necessity. But like if I eat acidic foods or like pizza and shit before I lay down, oh dude, it's gonna be a nightmare. I love this game, Stone. This is one of my favorite indie horrors. But yeah, it's just like my life is so much easier when the majority of my diet is just like rice and protein. I see why people do like the chicken and rice diet. Dude, it's so easy. And it always tastes good. Oh yeah, we're about to get into the good shit. I know I shouldn't eat right before bed, but it's almost out of necessity because, especially this month, because here's been my schedule, okay? Let me take a sip. Here's a day in the life of Stamp, at least during the work week. I wake up in the morning after having gotten 2 hours of sleep because it's really hard to fall asleep after the stream. Sometimes I have to take sleep aids, so I feel really groggy. I do my whole work day. I take a nap on lunch every single day. I literally have to take a nap on lunch to have enough energy for the second half of the day. And then after work, I pick Bridget up from her job. I bring her home and I take another nap. I get up just in time to stream. I jack myself up on caffeine. The cycle repeats. So I'm almost forced to eat after the stream because I don't really have another time. You know, any other time throughout the day, I have to get naps in. So yeah, where are the Alpha Brain supplements? What is that, an AJ? Is that an Alex Jones thing? Tangy tangerine. I can't even do the fucking rasp, dude. I literally can't. I would have to gargle gravel for a month to get that shit. I've already killed all the rats, dude. What is happening? Huh? Where's Ken-kun? You know where Ken-kun is? I thought I heard his voice. This was my daughter's house. What did you do? How dare you? Oh. Yeah, I did watch the videos you sent me. It's really interesting. I also heard, here's something that I don't know. I can't confirm this because I don't know shit about it. Someone told me those fucking complex carbohydrates set me straight and I don't have to think at all. Dude, do you guys know Conan O'Brien and Jordan Schlansky? You guys know about Jordan Schlansky? There's a bit that they do where he's like, well, the whole bit with Jordan is that he's like this hyper health nut, you know, fitness type guy with no emotions. And there's this thing that he was talking about, which is just like you said, Streaming Fist, where he was like, I wake up in the morning, immediately have a protein shake. And he's like, I had heard that oats is a good form of complex carbohydrates. And he's just talking about that. And it's like, dude, even though it was a comedy bit, was he telling the truth? But anyways, I heard that drinking cold water before you lay down also helps because your body, your metabolism is trying to stabilize your body temperature because you now have ice water in your body. And thank you for the 23 bits, Anonymous. And the internet bill, the electric bill. But yeah, I heard that drinking cold water, or ice cold water specifically, before you lay down, it'll speed up your metabolism because your body is trying to stabilize your temperature as you sleep. So I've been trying to do that here lately as well. I don't know if it's doing anything, but hey, if it helps, it helps. Listen, the music is slowed down too. My favorite thing to do is when I make the steak is I cook it to where there's still a little bit of juice in the pan and I pour that juice over the rice. It's like the best broth ever. It doesn't quite make it a soup, but it just coats the rice and gives it a really delicious like steak juice flavor. Dude, Just talking about it has got me fucking hungry. I wish I had some steak to cook right now. Oh, that's Ken Kun. I don't. If there are studies on the water thing, I can check though. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, I had some sirloin today, you lucky motherfucker. I imagine you could make it super cold in the room. True. I can't right now because my air's fucked. But some people certainly could do that. We're gonna have to put in a maintenance request tomorrow. Because we just cannot get our cold air to kick back on. It makes intuitive sense that if your body's trying to stay warm, it will use more energy if you make yourself cold, yeah. I just don't know if that's actually backed by a study or if somebody basically just said that on Reddit and then other people just kind of ran with it. Because that does happen quite a bit on the World Wide Web, as it were. Reddit MD, exactly. Or WebMD. You guys ever have like a mild headache? The other day, good to see you again. Oh, you know, the unstoppable trend of ordering everything online. Anyway, there seems to be a package that needs to be picked up here. Have you guys ever had like a mild headache or like a muscle soreness and you go to WebMD and it literally just tells you you're dying? It tells you that you're either dying or you have a crazy degenerative health disease. I had this weird headache the other day that was like in the back of my head, and it turns out it's a strain headache. Like if you have lack of sleep, sometimes the muscles in the back of your neck will just kind of spasm a little bit, and it can kind of give you a headache, tension headache back there. And I looked it up and it said a fucking symptom of AIDS. I was like, what? What the fuck are you on about, dude? Yeah, seriously, WebMD is just telling you how you're gonna die today. Seemingly. That's true. Everything is a symptom of everything. The music stopped. The Michael phone explodes. He like, get the fuck off the commode with the sure shot. Oh, okay. Sure to make a body drop. Bum, 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 bum. That's true. I also love how the news literally makes up statistics all the time. Here's how it works. Like, I knew a journalism major in school, and he told me about this shit all the time. But he was like, I worked with a guy who was formerly a journalism major, and he was like, what we do, what they do is they'll survey like 30 college students, and they'll record their results, and they'll just use the terminology most people, but they won't specify that most people means the majority of a 30-person pool. So this whole, like, you see these outrage articles all the time about, oh, these people, the majority of people are quote-unquote upset that Santa is not, you know, non-binary, or that Santa should not be a male or female gender. Like, it's literally horseshit. Like, they surveyed 30 college students. Maybe a couple of them, as a joke, said yes. And they're just like, oh, fuck it. Let's just run with this, dude. We did conduct a survey, and people did, in fact, answer this way. So now we're going to put it in the article to be inflammatory. You know? By the way, somebody was knocking on the door. Motherfucker. Like, journalism has all kinds of shady bullshit tactics for everything, but that's the kind of stuff that really... Oh, first of all, put the umbrella down inside... Oh my god. No, they're not... That's the thing, Dr. Red. They're not actually doing it. Like, the news is just using that to get clicks. Like, they're just using statistics that don't really mean anything and don't really matter at all to make a bullshit article. Yeah, don't ever open an umbrella in an open building. I was about to say some shit, but I remember we don't talk polarizing issues in here. Well, no, I'm just talking about, you know, the scummy nature of the news. That's all I'm talking about. I thought that was well documented at this point. It really is, though. This is my favorite night because of the rain. I fucking love the rain sound. Let's go. Yeah, I thought the shittiness of the mainstream news was pretty well documented at this point, so I didn't really. That's all I was going on about. Run, dude. But yeah, I'm actually thinking about opening up a Discord channel where we can discuss this kind of stuff. It's just not really for the stream, you know? I was about to take off on a side path. Oh, you mean, okay. I get you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. This. I got you. What's up, Bevel? How you doing, man? For what stuff? What do you mean, sick boy? Our air broke and the guy came down, snooped around the house. For some reason, cut a hole in the wall. Fixed it. Went to go get plywood and placed it over the hole. Told me he has a thing of doing things the right way. Said he will be back in a few days to fix the hole. Never came back. Air broke again, and we duct taped the plywood down because bugs were getting in. Still have that duct tape wood on my wall to this day. What the fuck? Oh, no. I just mean, like, discussing real-world topics like news or current events. Like, I was thinking about making a Discord channel, like a text channel for that, but I don't know if that would be a good idea because it might just encourage people to argue. And, you know, God knows Reddit and Twitter have enough of that, so maybe we should just leave that. Maybe we should just leave. I wish someone would fix my hole. Oh, he said it. I fucking always forget, dude. You'd think when you play 9.2 hours of this shit, you'd fucking remember. Every time I'm fucking distracted. Anyways. I got you good, huh? Okay. Fine, I'll stop. I promise I won't do it. Yeah, get the fuck out. Bitch. Get the fuck out. Worthless ass. It's midnight, by the way. If you think we could argue, it could easily get pretty toxic up in here. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's why I'm, like, hesitant to do it. I like the vibe of my Discord, I really do. Like Mag said, the only thing is I wish, like, in general, people would post more, but who the fuck am I to, like, tell you guys to post? That's like some DSP shit. Literally, you come in, it's like, why is nobody posting today? You know, imagine. You know, it's like, literally, who cares? Like, it's up to the people whether or not they want to post, you know? Everybody wishes everybody would post more in their Discord. One post per day, or get that ass banned. By the way, it's raining inside. You see the rain coming through the ceiling? I have nothing interesting to say. That's not true. Stone, you have plenty interesting to say. It's like, come on, little guy. Don't say that. Sorry, I'll stop being a condescending little fuck. So this night, our first objective is to restock the shelves. You need to cry on stream, then we'll all post. Hey, I was almost there last night. Fuck, man. But yeah, I gotta pull the wings and just fucking... Why is nobody posting this month? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Pretty sure this goes right here. No posts, no does. Yeah. The fuck happened last night? What do you mean? I just got into some topics that I'm very, it's very touchy subjects for me. Like, we were talking about like homeless people and people that are meal dependent, meaning they don't know where their next meal is going to come from. That kind of shit. It kind of came up toward the end of the stream, and those are very touchy subjects for me. Oh, come on. Let me out, dude. This is... dude, I have a job to do. Oh, my Lanta. I'm trying to sneak a peek. Yeah, fuck out of here. One more thing we gotta restock, and then we're good. Bevel, I'm sorry I missed your message. Hey, good mate, how are you? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing awesome. I can't believe we're already in the back half of October. Like, holy shit, man. We only have 8 days left. And you know what? I got to a fraction of the games I wanted to get to, but that's okay. We still have a lot of time left. And just because October's over doesn't mean I'm not going to get to those. You know, we're still going to be streaming in November. By the way, I thought this guy was a doctor at first. He looks like he's ready to go in for surgery. And his feet are through the floor, by the way. I'm Hamada. So there's something wrong with the air conditioning? Yeah, there is. Get to my apartment and fix it, bitch. Your boss seemed desperate in keeping the food fresh. Hate to be working this late, but he pays me well, you know. Don't mind me. I'll just quickly check the outside units and head right out. Still raining inside. He's the doctor, he's me. No, I mean, I have to say, like, the support and the activity this year has been unbelievable, man. I just cannot believe how many people have joined the stream recently. I like a lot of people actually due to Dead Rising. Wrong Panda, Stoned has been here for a long time, but Stoned originally joined when I was playing Metal Gear, if I remember right. Edgy Vember, yeah, dude. I'm still gonna be streaming a lot in fucking November, so. You guys think you're getting rid of me that easy? No. I pushed myself hard at the gym today. Like, at first I was like, I probably won't go near the treadmill because my knee is swollen. Dude, when you get into the groove, you don't even really like feel soreness in your legs. When you get into the zone and you're on that treadmill and shit, my friend rated you a long time ago. That's true. That's true. Where's Ryrog? He came in a couple days ago. He just said, yo. And I don't even think he really said a whole lot else. He pretty much just left after that, so. Okay, I restocked the shelves. What else is there to do? Even Chads have to take small breaks. Very true. Oh, okay, though. What are you doing, sir? What are you up to? Huh? My Chad level is too high for breaks. Very true. Very true. Got the K. Drop the first. By the way, this key is so beautiful and shiny. Look at it. Damn. I think there's a lady with the talisman that comes in now. I have a bread loaf with eyes as my modded PS3 background. I heard the PS3 is pretty easy to mod these days. Where they stopped updating it. Key still has that little glow on it. Hey, are you the only one working here? I can't believe this. What kind of a manager puts a girl on a midnight shift alone? I see you have no choice. Well, at the very least, I'll give you my protection charm. Now be careful. Yes, this is a spooky game. Oh, okay, so they fixed that. Before, you actually had to carry the protection charm and the key at the same time, and you'd have to, like, drop it, and then pick up the charm, and then drop the key, and then pick up the charm. You don't have to do that anymore. So that's cool. Are there ghosties? Oh, we're gonna get into some stuff here soon. Don't worry about that. I think I know what I need to do. Somebody's in here taking a fucking... Oh, they are not. Oh, no, dude. I'm just gonna start fucking... That's how you mash. It worked! Oh, Jesus. Not the tuna. Not the chin tuna. By the way, look. You can hear the keyboard clacking away, but nobody's in there. Talismans. Yeah, now we have to do this. You gotta move the key, and then you gotta bring the talisman, then you gotta move the key, then you gotta bring the talisman. You'll see why we need it here in a second. Exercise the door. And there's the manager. Oh, no problem, Bevel. Look at the rats in here, too. Yeah, that's my favorite night in the game, for sure. And that's our apartment. We're fucked. We are fucked. What a nightmare. Was it all a dream? It's so quiet now, without the rain. And again, so fucking dark. This girl needs to have pepper spray on her for it to be this fucking dark. It's just like the coffee shop game, man. Night shift, alone, with stalkers. No big deal. She'll handle it. Actually, everybody clowns on your character in the coffee shop game because they say she's too ugly to have a stalker. Even your boss. Even your fucking boss, who you call senpai, has the audacity to say that. Some NVGs would be nice. Oh yeah, night vision goggles. Would be. I love that the light of the convenience store is like the brightest thing in the game, though. I like that touch. It's like it's just in its own world amidst all the darkness, you know? I like that. That art style.
I need that money. I really do.
Well, come on in, Faye. The internet bill, the electric bill. Welcome on in. How are you doing tonight, sir? Oh, nobody's here. I don't even have a time card to punch in with. You guys remember SPP, Slumber Party Princess, that girl that we rated that was also playing this? She was like one of 2 people on the entire website playing this one night. Oh. Nicest girl ever. And she also offered to teach me Japanese. Because I was such a fucking degen. Let's see if I can remember this. And then it was like... there... and then here, maybe? Oh, did I actually remember that? What's on the ground? I don't... it's like rusty nails, I believe. There's still some noodles. Well, the only sensible thing to do is to go in. Sounds like he's hungry. I don't think I've ever spent this much time at a convenience store. Goodbye. 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 This determines what ending you get. Bring home. 4th night. Well, you have to bring this home, but this is the ending decision right here. You can either choose to send the tape to somebody else or you can play it. Send it off to someone else. Or throw it away. Play it. Can I save? That's a bad ending. Feels like The Ring. Okay, we'll watch. Are you sure? See, that right there is the indicator. Oh, I like how as I move it, the tape moves. Feels like The Ring. Let's let somebody else get murdered by it, Panda. Yes, I'm sure. All right. Okay. Yep. Nothing could go wrong here. Let's go, gamers. Oh, God. Gave us a little sneak peek. That is us sleeping. That is us sleeping. Yep, that was some tours. And God knows this stream is a fan of that. Where's Dr. Wang? Good question. That fucking yo emote always makes me laugh, man. I can't move. Oh, what's up, Jordan? Oh, God, I forgot about this. What's up, Jordan? Or Dr. Wang, as he likes to be called. Forgot about that. Well, that's it. We died horribly. We died horribly. It's the beginning and end of it. I'm going to take some B12 and then I'll show you the good ending. Because I forgot to take my B12 tonight and I'm feeling kind of groggy. All right. Last night I woke up and thought I had sleep paralysis. It was just my wife who had thrown all her limbs on me and was pinning me down. Wrong panda. That's bedroom escapades telling us about all about it. Just left Six Flags Fright Fest. Oh, that sounds awesome, dude. It was a moment of panic. I'll show you the good ending and then we'll move on to Stigmatized Property. How about it? Wait, no, I can steal my own content. I know that there's a stream of me playing this before. Let me steal my own content. Where is it? Where is it? Indie horror. It's got to be in here. It's got to be in here, dude. Okay. Let's steal my own content. No, it's not in here. Fuck. Why is it not in here, dude? What the fuck is this shit? I know for a fact there was a day that I played these. Was it really after she was archiving them, maybe? Or before? It was a moment of panic. Why was she doing that, though? Do I want to know why she was doing that, or should I have not asked? Did I make a mistake? You can tell me if I made a mistake. That's okay. Crazy things in her sleep. Oh. Does she have night terrors? Damn, man, I cannot believe there's no VOD of me playing convenience store on Twitch. Well, now there will be. Bartholomew has his gun sitting in his pants. If he accidentally pulls trigger, all men will feel a disturbance throughout the world. Who is Bartholomew exactly? Stigmatized Property is next. Dude, what's fucked up is Bridget will do that sometimes. She'll wake up and I just hear her talking about something and I get freaked the fuck out. And she's like, oh, sorry, never mind. And then falls right back asleep and I hear her snoring within seconds. And I'm just sat there wide awake like, what the fuck? Because I don't fall asleep as easy as she does. Like the other day I was laying down, I was in that phase where I could tell like the next time I closed my eyes, I was probably going to drift off. And I just heard her go, what's happening? Just like that. And it got really loud and I was like, what? Are you okay? And she's like, yeah, sorry. And then immediately within like 10 seconds, I hear snoring again. I was like, oh, okay. Chilla's boo. I promised Dave this, Mag. By the way, is that thing done? Because I have to unpublish the video if it is. I used to live with a real sleepwalker. It is crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. Silence. What? You're probably good to go. Probably? Where I passed out? Is that? Oh, I remember that, yeah. I'm not gonna tell them about that, but I fucking remember it. Alright. Bridget, you tell the story. You're in the chat. Bridget has a story to tell, everybody. Okay, the video is now unpublished. I like how she says you're probably good to go. This was the most important VOD for Dr. Red. This is about him right now. This is not about me. This is not about my content. This is about Dr. motherfucking Red. Because it's the VOD that contains the one game he asked me to play for well over a year. I'm trying to make sure that it is preserved forever. The Sandlot. Forever. Good ass movie, by the way. Alright, so the good ending of the convenience store. Boom. I told you earlier specifically that you didn't have to, Mag. So here's the good ending, which is where you send it off to someone else. Okay? I will now read it for your listening pleasure. Or displeasure, depending on if you like my voice. I was sickened by the whole situation. I sealed the VHS tape carefully and decided to send it off to the sender. Fortunately, the sender's address was on the box. When I was done preparing to send it off, I felt my tense shoulders relax. Too much had happened in a short span. My mind couldn't keep up. I knew I had to rest, but I couldn't fall asleep. Everything about the store terrified me. Inevitably, I had to sit down on a chair to clear up my head. What did I see? Was everything I witnessed even real? Although I was scared, I knew I had to know the truth. I wanted to know what had happened and why. So I turned to the internet about the store. I found a few old articles and forums talking about the location of where the building was made. One comment on a strange forum stood out to me. It said there seemed to have been gruesome killings at the property. I searched for the same user's comments. In 2009, there was a case where a man who was the mainstay of the family committed a murder-suicide. I determined to investigate the incident further. September 14th, the man killed his child with a kitchen knife while his wife was off to a grocery shopping to a local supermarket. When the wife came back, it said that she was killed in an extreme way. He then hung himself on the same day. They say that the woman was pregnant at the time of her death. The woman was killed with several nails punctured onto her along with her child in her stomach. I wanted to throw up from the obscene images, but I knew I had to continue. There was a guy that replied to the comment and said that he worked at the same place as him. According to him, the man was often harassed by his boss at work, and he had complained to several colleagues. And on the day of the incident, it is said that he had an emotionless face. Imagining what the family had gone through, depression and hatred occupied my head. It was very painful. With tears in my eyes, I closed the internet, I love that line, gently, and called the manager to talk about everything I had experienced during the night shift and what I had discovered. However, the calls were never picked up. It was the same over and over again. Then I received a phone call from Mr. Hosaway, a franchise leader who I had never met. I had a bad feeling about it. Then, with a shivering voice, he said, "The manager is dead." I couldn't breathe, so it wasn't a dream. And when I asked about the place where it was found, Mr. Hosaway said that there was old storage behind a convenience store and he was found there after a day of his death. I dropped my phone. I quit my part-time job with a broken feeling. After quitting, I would avoid going near the convenience store whenever I could, because every time I passed in front of the store, I would always feel a sharp stare towards me and I wouldn't be able to help but to try and pass as quickly as possible so as not to even look at the building. A day later, the store had closed down. The reason seems to be due to poor management, but further details were not publicized. At this point, I didn't have the means or the courage to examine it anymore. After a while, the memories of the convenience store started to haze down a bit. One day, as I passed by the now closed down store, I heard a child's voice. There I saw the woman. Okay, so now that that is over, yeah, that really happened. So I go to lay down, and I just hear Bridget absolutely rip ass, and then I just look at her, and she goes, "It was Casper," and then rolls over and falls right back asleep. I don't believe you, okay? I don't believe you. I know, I love that line where it says, "I gently closed the internet." You just sit there giggling. What are you giggling about? It's just a little giggler. Alright, stigmatized property time, gamers. Let's go. Now we finally will have a VOD of me playing this. Stigmatized. Boom. Oh, boom. Whoa, that's loud. Yaska Tyra. I guess that's Chilla's art's name. Just kind of like we just found out that Benedetto Kokuza is Puppet Combo's name, which is a fucking badass name, by the way. Game should be coming up any second. Okay, there we go. Literally all I did was press start, by the way. So you're not missing anything. I gently closed the internet. He suddenly invited me to his house. I wonder why. I love the look of this one too, a lot. No flashlight. This is gonna be to get the good ending. We gotta pray at these shrines. Hope this is the right way. Poor thing. that's where the smell was coming from.
それも先に家に入っててって言われたけど、あいつバイトでもしてたっけ?
He told me to be in the apartment room 104. Nope! I outright refuse. Outright refuse. Oh wow, yeah, with a 50 yen right off the jump. We're gonna need 100 yen.
すみません.
There really is no one. I can't just wait outside. I need to get in.
どこに鍵あるって言ってたっけ?
Didn't he say there's a spare key somewhere? I forgot where though. You never revisited that one about the male guy, have you? That one was awesome. Oh, I remember now. It should be under a lemon tree pot. No, I only played Night Delivery one time, but that'll be for the part 2 marathon. Because remember, sorry, my nose is getting clogged up, but remember, tonight is only part 1. There's too many Chillazart games to get to them all in one night. Perhaps I can enter from here. Wow, this room looks really good for an apartment. Yeah, look at these wood floors. I love the reflections in them. Beautiful. Absolutely mental, bruv. Strange, the last 7 pages are torn. April 4th. Moving is over at last, and today marks the first day living alone, and also the first day writing a journal. I really look forward to the experience. I've always dreamed of it. I decided to move here because the rent is very cheap. I honestly can't believe that a broke student like me can afford such a nice room. Plus, it's really close to my school. How amazing is that? I ate out with my parents today to celebrate the move, and they were both laughing and just having a great time. Living alone is great and all, but man, I'm going to miss those faces. They told me that they're going to be here for only a couple of days. They kept telling me how worried they are, but they're just overthinking. They don't have to worry about a thing. I'm going to do just fine. Oh. 40C. Well, it's hot as fuck in here. Holy shit. Man, this is such a nice apartment. The paper's wet, but it won't. Yeah. The fucking narrator comes in after the record scratch. It was indeed not fine. April 5th. Today I took a whole day just setting everything up in the room. What used to be a room with small luggage and a simple bed now became a room with a bunch of furniture and a whopping queen-size bed. The previous tenant left everything and the owner was too lazy to get rid of them. Dad seemed to like this house so badly he said he'd like to stay a little longer, but as much as I appreciate their company, I'd like to live life already. The owner came to say hello today. He looked like he could use a little sleep though. What was wrong with him? He shook my hand with a big smile on his face and told me how grateful he was for someone to finally rent the room. But how he stopped smiling right when he let my hand go. That was way too weird. Anyways, the new semester starts tomorrow. Gotta get ready. You guys let me know if the echo is too loud. It's a lot louder than the... I don't know if it's like gain boosting it or what, but it's a lot louder than the default setting. Okay, I think... Yeah, I know where we gotta go. Oh yeah, so we gotta grab this dead fish and we're gonna give it to the crow because the crow also has a piece of paper that we need. It's fine? Okay, cool. It's hard, it's tough to tell, man. You know as well as I do, these headphones are so fucking sensitive. But then again, you're probably hearing basically identically what I'm hearing. I mean, we are on the same headphones and probably the same volume levels and shit, so. If it's good enough for Wrong Panda, it's good enough for me. And I've lived my life by that philosophy for the past 3 days. I just love how dark this is. You can see the city in the background, but it's all silhouette. I love the atmosphere that he creates with very simple graphics, you know. Probably. It's just the mark of a very skilled developer. April 6th. Today was the first day of the semester. It's good to see my boys again. They wanted to come see my new apartment, but I don't know. They better not fuck anything up. Mashima Sensei is my homeroom teacher. I wonder what kind of teacher she is. I hope she's not mean like the previous one. That guy was an asshole. Another weird thing happened today. When I got out of the room this morning, some middle-aged ladies across the street gathered and talked bad about this apartment. Women of that age like to gossip a lot. It's probably whatever. Alright. Knock window. Hello? Are you okay? Why is he just standing there? Oh wow, he disappears literally as soon as you open the door. Yep, no red flags here, especially not the fact that he hasn't appeared or... Oh, Jesus, man. Apartment memo. This apartment cannot be demolished. I tried to call a contractor trying to destroy it, but for some reason the phone line stops working. My mother suddenly becomes ill. I hope it isn't related. The local priest will not come. I tried asking other people to ask the priest. The priest got into an accident and died. Talismans are useless. I bought a box of talismans and stuck them on my walls, but they were all burned the next day. Whenever I put a talisman on a wall, the word curse will continue to appear in my head. The apartment does not catch fire. The building repels fire. The apartment must continue to sell. A resident will be chosen every month. The chosen one will be possessed within a week. And after the possession, the person completely disappears from this world and no one remembers a thing about the person. I keep having nightmares and a strange voice keeps telling me to bring human. I can't sell the apartment. I can't let them hurt my family. Someone, please, help.
Me. The pitch got fucked up. Okay. That's good.
Now there's this one. I hate that I can hear footsteps as well. Also, the fact that there's no flashlight in this game bothers me. April 7th. I said hello to my fellow neighbors today. That's a polite thing to do, right? Always be nice to your neighbors, right, Mom? But you know what, Mom? I don't think that works here because I just got the cold shoulder from them. When I said good morning to the neighbor on the right, he just stared at me with his big eyes, and without a word from his mouth, he shut the door on me. Even now, his big cat-like eyes won't leave my head. Well, I shouldn't be too rude. I'll probably give it another go some other time. Anyways, today I saw a girl who looks just like the girl in Shibakibara 89 in my class. Her name's Mira, and I'd like to get to know her. And from what I've heard, she's single, ready to mingle. How lucky. I'm excited for tomorrow. Yeah, where is the shotgun, honestly? I'd feel so much better if I had a fucking double barrel at the ready. I really would. It's getting a little bit ridiculous. Okay? I can't work with this in these conditions. Oh, cool. I'll just steal your 10 yen and get out of here. Goodbye. Isn't this his mother's car? Oh, I need the stool first. So we've prayed at 2 of the shrines to give us the good ending. Yeah, we got to use this to get inside the bathroom. Oh yeah, also on the topic of adding bass to your voice with an EQ, you can also just really take advantage of the proximity effect. Just by nature of the fact that I'm not talking into, you see? Like when I talk into it, the tone is already different. Versus talking into it this way, where the air is just going across the capsule instead of directly into it. That's how you add bass. Just use better technique, you know. Deep throat it if you have to. That's what Hassan does. For lack of a better term. Fuck that, close that door. A lot of people have it upside down, just on a desk stand, like right into their mouth. I'm not a fan of that, but let's try it here. I'm gonna tilt it. April 8th, Mom came over to my room again. Ugh, I told her she doesn't have to come anymore. I think she had a fight with Dad again. Her passive-aggressive attitude got to me, so I asked her how Dad is doing. She refused to talk about it and instead just sat there quietly. I've never seen her like this before. She would usually put a fake smile on her face after a fight. I would notice that, but it just wasn't like that this time. An hour or so later, she regained her usual positivity when she asked me if I can invite my old-time friend Sayaka. She had the biggest smile when I agreed to it. Mom must be worried for me to live alone still. I only have Mirachan in mind right now, though. But that smile, her eyes weren't smiling. I personally think it sounds better when I talk into it like this, and it doesn't really look any different on camera to you guys. It just looks like it's more tilted right at my mouth. I don't mind it. So I'll just talk straight into it from here on out. It's just not how I'm used to having it. Okay, so now we basically have to collect 100 yen because the last page is actually in one of the vending machines, which we need 100 yen to get it out. So there should be now coins or a coin here. Okay, so that gets us to 70. And then we also need to find the car key, which I believe is down here. It is. Bump. Yeah, the other thing is this, like, XLR cable kind of gets in my fucking face when I have it like this. That's the only other issue. Oh yeah, the mirrors move now, and you still can't see yourself, but the door is closed even when it's open. April 9th, I was able to talk to Mirachan today. What a great day. Except for one thing. Mom was gone when I woke up this morning. Her car was still parked here, and it's odd for her to leave without notice. I hope Dad picked her up or something because the car is still here. I invited Sayaka today, and she said she'd come tomorrow. I hope this makes her happy again. Oh, sorry. I tried to hit my push to mute. I held it down. It didn't fucking do its job, okay? Okay, now we gotta collect the coins. So there's 3 more coins that we need, at least. Mom said what ice cream I want. Oh. Nothing wrong here. Said what ice cream I want. I said vanilla. She was so confused why I wanted vanilla. Me vibing right now with vanilla. Dude, vanilla's a great fucking flavor. It's the classic ice cream flavor. You can't go wrong with it. You legitimately cannot go wrong with it. I'd vibe with vanilla all day too. I believe there's still one more shrine. Because it'll usually tell us that you feel, it's like you have a warm feeling inside or something like that. We also gotta find 2 more coins. Which I thought there was a coin over here. already done this one, haven't we? Yeah. Here we go. One more. We just did that one. We did this one over here. Is there a second one over here? There might be. No, I think it's right over this way. Ghost baited intruded you saying ice cream. If she wanted some of my ice cream, she could have asked. Beta ghost water. Yeah, seriously. What? Is chivalry dead in this game? Stigmatized property? It must be. Still have like a 40-minute drive out to get home. Do not Twitch and drive. Do not Twitch chat and drive. I do not endorse it. I don't promote it. I don't endorse it. I don't do anything. The only thing that gets a little bit awkward is if anybody ever came over to use this mic, it'd be kind of gross because it literally has like large amounts of my spit all over it. That's pretty gross. Where are we headed? What's going on? The lighting is really nice, surreal. I know, I love it. So this, I think, is more toward the beginning of the game. I think there might actually be a shrine like right back here because this is where the game starts. I think we already got this one first. Yeah, we did this one first. Oh, this is it, yeah. Later, Stamp Girl 64. I feel slightly warmer. Is it just my imagination? I think that's blown out. Yeah, I like that it's blown out. Me too. It just seems like some otherworldly, you know, realm that we're in right now. It doesn't even seem like reality. Damn it, man. Where's the last coin? That's my only problem now. This was the 50 yen piece over here. We got it out of this guy's apartment. Nothing else in here, I don't believe. Nothing else in here. Pretty sure I already got the one from here. That's odd. I see a crumpled paper in one of the slots. It says it costs 100 yen. I need to find some change. Let's check for it over here. Literally only one more coin left to find. Nope. Maybe in the car. No, maybe where the crow was, because I only got the paper. I love the sounds too, like you just hear footsteps and car engines. Just sounds like a normal, like, bustling town. Nothing weird about it. Is there one toward the beginning? I don't think this far toward the beginning, no. Not that I remember, at least. I definitely think there's one over here, though. It's just so fucking dark, it's hard to tell. We already got the one from over here in the paper. Most satisfying thing ever was seeing Nico Robin crack Duval's back in half. Foreign language, Dr. Red. Foreign language. I don't know these references. Damn, man. I've never been this lost in this game. Actually, though. Maybe it's just in the apartment. And I just haven't grabbed it yet. That's possible. Oh, you fucker. That was it. Highly stupid. Deeply unpleasant and troubling. I'm ashamed of myself. Nah, dude. You're a hyper fan. You have nothing to be ashamed of. Alright, 7 out of 7. There is no escape. I can't read the rest. I'll call him later. I need to get home. I looked back repeatedly as I felt I was constantly being watched, but no matter how many times I looked, no one was there. I couldn't handle the fear. I walked as fast as I could. He was absent from school the next day. His seat was occupied by someone else. I tried asking his friends and teachers, but none of them even knew or even heard of his name. After school, I went to the same apartment. However, the apartment was sold. According to the locals, the place has been on sale for a while. Where did the apartment go? And the boy I knew and loved, where did he go? Was it all my dream? Come to think of it, I don't remember his name either. Wait, who am I even talking about? So I guess we were, we were either Sayaka or the girl in his class that looked like Shibaki Bari 89. We had to have been either one of those. Because we were definitely a girl that was interested in him. Oh yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. Good ending, baby. Let's go. Yeah, dude, this is the fucking duality of man. This mic looks so good on camera, but it's so fucking annoying to figure out how you want to leave it so you can talk directly into it while it still looks good. Like, it's so hard to fucking figure out how I want to do it for some reason. I think it looks fine like this, but this cable's annoying. Like, you can fold it up and do this with the cable so that it's a little bit more out of the way. It looks a little bit more streamlined, and then you gotta fucking deal with the slack on it, and God, it's annoying. Why is everything so goddamn annoying in this world? This is the real struggle. Okay. It'd be even worse if I had an RE20 though. Truth be told. Because at least with this, that's literally all you got. But with the RE20, you gotta fucking deal with like that big shock mount and everything in between. So that's Stigmatized Property. Now let's move on to, oh, do we do the ghost train or do we do the coffee shop? Because I tried to play the coffee shop one the other day. Oh, no. We'll save the coffee shop for tomorrow. Nothing wrong with it. No, I know there's nothing wrong with it. It just, it's just weird. Like, I like how it looks sometimes, and then I look at other people's setups and I like how it looks, and I don't know. I'm just a very fickle person. Ghost train? That sounds like a good option. Let's do that. This game just lays it all down right from the title. There are ghosts, and they are in this train. So get ready, motherfucker. Boom, boom, boom. This one looks really, really good. This game looks really good. Ugh. No. Bump, bump, bump. Oh yeah, there are ghosts. Think you were getting out of it that easy? No! You're not getting out of it that easy, mother flipper. Not now. Not ever. Sorry. Let me relax. Okay, let me relax. I need water. Holy shit. By the way, this cup is absolutely full of water, as you can see. Kensuke Tanaka, age 42. Gender... Oh. I just spilled it on my leg. I'm sorry, Panda. I'm fickle. I'm a fickle bitch. Good thing I didn't spill it in my keyboard. I was actually going to say it's full, and I was going to chug it. But now I have to go... now I gotta go dry myself off. Give me a sec. Oh, you know Mag gets super annoyed with me with that too. Wrong Panda. She's like, dude, just stop messing with shit. It's fine. She tells me that all the time. And I'm inclined to believe that she is absolutely wrong and I'm absolutely right. Alright, 50%. Oh god. 50% volume. There we go. Music playing as guy screaming on toilet. Alright, this cup is full of water. Let's drink it. I had to abort. There was no way I was going to be able to finish that. I appreciate your eye for detail. I appreciate that, man. I think of shit that nobody else really cares about, but that's because I probably have mild OCD. I just don't know it. Oh, well, we said fuck the escalator. We're going down the wrong way, bitch. There's some time before I get on. I could use a little smoke break. Man, my throat's parched. I better get something. Also, my stomach would hurt around this time. I wouldn't want to hold it during the ride. This logo was also in convenience store. There's like some mouse excel going on in this game. I really don't know why. Yeah, it still feels weird. It's like not 1-to-1. But whatever. Ugh. Look, as long as it's in front of my mouth, that's all that matters. Why is smoke a good idea for a parched throat? Good question. In my experience, most everybody say it like makes your throat raw, which is just horrible. Well, time to take a big old shit. A big ode shit. Alright. Again, this theme where you can't see your character's reflection. Alright, get a drink. Or not. Oh, I guess we already got a drink. Now we gotta go smoke. Over here. Oh yeah, you do have an inventory in this game. It's very simplistic though. Every game must have a flushable toilet because my immersion will not be ruined. I will not have my immersion taken for granted. He starts toking up in here. Oh, sorry. I was like, well, while my man's is smoking, let me check on something really quick. What an idiot. What an idiot. And dead. Dead. Now I have to get my favorite seat at the corner of the second coach. Man, look how good this game looks. It looks so fucking good. Look at those graphics. She's the OL that always rides on the last train. I want to leave her alone though. I'm tired. And I'm guessing she is as well. Wonder why he said OL. She's the OL. Old lady? Didn't my stop just pass by, or is it just my imagination? Maybe I can talk to someone to confirm it. Nope, you can't. Like, look how sharp these are, especially. Namaji Ajito. A fish man. There's a man in the garden. That's the anime. Radio show every Sunday. Request line 123456780. Wow, what a phone number. What a phone number. Escaped. Bzzz. 3 escaped. How? Bzzz. I'm in a hurry. Could you please move aside? Escaped. Not in a very good mood. Bzzz. It's no good. He's not listening. Whatever it is, I better get what he wants. Look at this motherfucker. Get out of the way, you dumb fuck. Oh, you can actually... Oh, dude. You can almost talk to him. If I was like a millimeter closer, I'd be able to reach around this bitch and talk to him. I forget what these things actually are. Remember the first time I played it, I said Katie Dids, like a dumbass. I said that they were Katie Dids. There's one. I love how you just pick them up as well. No problem here. Two. I thought the third one was on a window or something. This is just to close the door, right? Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Now get the fuck out of my way. Oh god, he has no eyes. Hey, do you need anything? Do I need anything? Yes, I want the train to stop on the next one, please. You forgot to stop on the previous one. Oh, is that right? I must have been spacing out. I apologize for the inconvenience. We'll prepare you for the compensation necessary for the mishap. Please leave your contact information here. Look at that moon in the background there. The background. Ugh. I don't have the time and energy to complain to the railway company. I'm just relieved that it wasn't anything serious. I'll let it pass this time. I don't look forward to tomorrow's work. What am I doing with my life? Kelly, what are you gonna do with your life? Gonna get what I want. Ba-na-na-na-na. Ba-da-ba. Gonna kick walnuts and get arrested? True. Fuck, I gotta sit up, man. I'm at such like a weird angle right now. Why do you need a sign for a 200-person shithole town? What do you mean? You mean, why are they even putting up a sign telling people that they made it to the town? It's that bad out here? It's that terrible out here? Oh, population sign, okay. Ba-na-na-na-na. Ba-dum-bum. Sorry. Yeah, doesn't every, like, public toilet in Japan have a bidet attached? Honestly, dude, they're living in the future already. The future is now in Japan. It really is. A bidet. I'd love to try some of these as well. Like, I'd love to try Boss Coffee. I actually wanted to order some Boss Coffee off Amazon just to try it. And I've also always wanted to try Pocari Sweat, which is a Japanese energy drink. Or it's like Japanese Gatorade, basically. Like, these clear ones would probably be Pocari Sweat. And then, of course, they don't actually have Boss Coffee. It doesn't say that because copyright. And this is supposed to be Coca-Cola. And Coke Zero. Yeah, I'd like to just order some Japanese beverages and try them out on stream. That'd be cool. Mm-hmm. 200-person shithole town. Sounds like my hometown. Actually, though, that's not a joke. There is no meme. There is no meme here. Whatsoever. Yeah, they have these like smoking boxes too, where if other people don't want the secondhand smoke, you can go in there by yourself and smoke. That's also a good idea. For the most part. She's here again. Not going to lie, there's a part of me that's always comforted by her being here. Maybe I should talk to her. Hey. Typically I wouldn't have the space to talk to anyone, but I feel that the ice between us have broken. Yeah, keep in mind Chilla is Japanese, so the translation can be a little bit iffy sometimes. I guess it's thanks to last night's incident. Hey, did you make it home safe last night? Yeah, unfortunately. Why? If it's okay with me, I'm all ears. Thank you, but there's nothing to vent about at this point. It's too late. I don't think there's anything late about talking to someone about their struggles. No! It's too late. I'm sorry. It's been tough, and I'd rather not talk about it. Please forgive me. Okay. Well, I'm sure you've seen me many times already, but I'm usually on this train at this time. So, okay. I'll keep in mind. Wow. When two fucking complete introvert, socially awkward people get together and conversate, that's what happens. I respect it. What the hell? What's a little girl doing here? A kid shouldn't be roaming around the train this late. Daddy? I'm not your father. Yeah, you look different. Now you better go back to your dad. Oh, about that. I can't remember where Daddy is. I was chasing a cicada I saw in the window, and now I'm too scared to go back alone. Mister, could you please come with me to find him? Either way, I can't let a kid be lost here alone. I guess I have no choice. Did he just fall asleep here also? Sure. Yay! Thank you, mister. I love how the kid exclaims yay. Let's go find your bitch-ass dad. Your deadbeat dad. What? What are you doing? Hey, mister, what is it? There's something I need to tell you. What is it? Well, I think I'd forgotten how my dad looks like. How's that even possible? I think it's because he looks like any middle-aged guy. That's why I thought you were my dad. I think the only way is to talk to the ones that look like my dad. Okay. Now she'll follow us. Excuse me. Sorry to bother you. Do you happen to know this girl? What? Don't know. Very helpful. Excuse me. I'm sorry to bother you. Do you happen to know this girl? No. Why? Looking for her parents? Yeah, she said she's here with her father. It's rare for such a young kid to be here alone. What's wrong with people these days? Well, good luck to you. Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you. Do you happen to know this girl? No, I don't. I thought you were her father. I saw her sleeping next to you the whole time. This is the strangest thing I've seen in a while. Haha. There's nothing funny about it, asshole. You think I'm doing this because I want to? That caught me off guard. No. And don't talk to me. That can't be. Her father isn't even on the train. Could it be that he left her alone here? Oh, God. Jesus. How am I supposed to catch up, dude? She's fucking bolting. Did you guys hear that sound outside the train window? I know I wasn't the only one that heard that. There it was again. Where did she go? Oh, oh, not again. No, no, not again.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money. My bills.
Appreciate that, Faye. What is with all the 23s tonight? You're just always sending things in batches of 23. What's that all about? Well, I mean, it is going to be my birthday. I will be turning 23 here soon. Oh, it's the 23rd day of... Oh. I want to apologize to my fans, everyone that supported me, my sponsors, everyone who was here along the way. I'll do better in the future. I will do better and I will be better. Yeah, as soon as you Raid Shadow Legends. The best mobile gaming graphics you've ever seen. That's my stop. What was all that? I'm probably too stressed. I can't even tell from dream to reality sometimes. Motherfucker. And I clutched the goddamn grenade launcher. Hey, welcome back, Dr. Red. Holy bloom. Jesus. No. I am in the women's bathroom. Excuse me, ladies. I didn't mean it. Wait, can I just... You know, I've always wanted to... just see what's going down. The layout. Well, the layout is boring. Not worth it. Not worth all the mystery. I like how games get remade and adds like years of bloom and calls it a day. Oh yeah, lots of them do that. Lots of them just add a shit ton of bloom and like post-processing effects, and they're like, hey, we did it. We reshaded the game, and now we're gonna charge you another $39.99, bitch. Pay up. Why is the sound of a flush so satisfying? Is there like a scientific reason for this? There's gotta be. Who the hell's in here? I'm trying to privately take a pee. And look at what's happening. Cause these nuts. You know, Dr. Red, sometimes technical explanations are exactly what I'm looking for. And I'm glad you obliged. Get me a drink. Hour. This sub base, man. It's so imposing. For lack of a better word. Very imposing. Alright, we're going back to the standard angled toward my mouth shit, because there's just too much mic in the way if I do it otherwise. There we go. Now that's what we like to see. That's what we fucking like to see. Get me out of here. Time to chug my coffee and let's knock this game out. Ba-na-na-na-na. I'm hiding. I don't want the train to see me. I'm gonna sneak up on it. They'll never see me coming. Your last surprise. Persona fans will get that one. Ah, lady's gone. She's not here tonight. And somebody's in my spot. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Hmm? Oh, nobody's in my spot, but there's something there. Welcome back again, Dr. Red. Dr. Red, I love how you have the fastest be right backs in the West. You're like, be right back, back. You say back almost as fast as you say BRB initially. It's quite entertaining. Oh, I love the look of this. Look at this. This is one of my favorite. All those reflections, man. It's almost like too sharp. Doesn't it like kind of artificially strain your eyes a little bit? I mean, it's like artificial sharpness, you know, when you crank it too high on your TV. But I love the look. What's going on? A blackout? There's something wrong with this train. Oh, it is intentional. What time is it? 2 a.m.? It's way past the usual arrival time. I have to talk to the conductor. Yeah, it's a really cool look. I love it. Looks so sharp, too. Conductor, we have a fucking problem. You guys ever see that video where the guy just has a fucking meltdown on a train? He's like, conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a fucking problem. And everybody else is like, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? Still never figured out if he was just trolling or gonna play some games. Hey, Dr. Red, we appreciate you hanging out, as always. Have a great rest of the night, man, and enjoy those games. And we'll see you someplace, most likely tonight, because I'm a little stream goblin, and I'm on here almost every night. Man, it looks so good. And I'm so glad.
I really do. I need that money.
Pay my bills. The internet bill. The electric bill. I gotta turn the volume up. There we go. The internet bill. The electric bill. By the way, the most recent DSP update is that he threatened a fan. There was a fan who had donated him like $400 in tiny increments over the past few months. And one of those charges was accidentally labeled as a chargeback. So rather than handle it like a mature adult, DSP reached out to the guy and threatened him. He said, he's like, if you ever charge back again, there will be consequences. And so the guy understandably got pissed off, and he ended up charging back all $400 of his donations, when originally the only problem was the two like $5 ones. So now DSP said his PayPal account, now I don't even know if I believe this, he said his PayPal account is negative 400 now because of this. First of all, maybe don't threaten the people that donate to you. What's wrong? What's wrong? Can't you see that the train is acting weird? I tried the conductor room, but the door's locked. How can you stay so calm? What do you hear? Huh? What? I can help you only when you hear the voices of the natural world, even in the midst of crisis. So please, tell me. Okay, it's Temple Bell Summer Festival Forest Seaside. You get what you get and don't throw a fit. Fucking exactly, dude. I can never understand that mentality. We talked about like being destitute or being, when I grew up on welfare, like that taught me the value of $1. I don't even think $1 is something to take lightly. I don't even think 50 fucking bits or 10 bits is anything to take, or 23 bits, just as an example. Fucking anything that people are willing to like chip in is, you should be grateful, because it's completely optional. No one is inclined to do that for you. So how about you just show some appreciation and don't complain?
I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
How ironic that it has his voice on there. Yeah, exactly. And I was like, when I grow up, I will not live like that. Okay. Seaside. This is either Festival or Temple Bell. Seaside, Temple Bell. Forest. That's Forest. Oh. That's Temple Bell. Okay. Seaside, Festival, Temple Bell, Cicadas, and Forest. Temple Bell, Cicadas, Forest. Oh. The other world says you indeed hear the voices of the natural world. The other world has allowed me to call the helper. And my spoiled ass kid going to private school said they feed you poor people food at lunch. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Jordan. Like, I would not be able to put up with my kids behaving that way. Like, that would be one of the first things that when my kids are even old enough to understand the concept of, like, class or income, that'd be, like, literally the first fucking thing I teach them. Is, like, to never disrespect people that are in any unfortunate circumstances. Like, be the person that helps them instead of the person that talks shit about them. It should be here any second. When you talk to the helper, the train should come to a halt. She's never seen poverty. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Like, it's hard to stress that without them actually seeing it. But once you live it, like I had to live it, oh, you never forget. Here's the helper. Are you the helper? What are you talking about? Who are you? Wait a second. I know you. You were one of the troublemakers at my high school. Ah, you don't change. Mr. Shimizu, how nostalgic. He's the man who saved me from dropping out. Without him, I wouldn't be in such a position in my company today. But Mr. Shimizu, why are you out this late? Well, it's a hobby of mine to get on the last train ride before going to bed. Oh no, we already did that part. We're almost done. Weirdo, he never changes. However, now is not the time for a reunion. Sir, this train isn't stopping for hours. I'm afraid this train will never come to a stop. Is there anything I can do? Ah, I understand. Okay, listen carefully, kid. You must get off the train before the train reaches the end. My destination is at the end, and trust me, you do not want to go there. There are 3 stops where you can get off at. However, you must choose the right one. There will be an announcement melody played on every stop. When you hear the same sound as the sound you heard on the home station, get off. Otherwise, I won't be able to help you later. So be careful, young one. I eat my nephew's school lunch and when he doesn't want it. I didn't mind school lunches. I just found out later on that they were packed full of I just found out later on that they were packed full of a bunch of really bad shit, and that's probably why, like, through almost all of school, I always felt like somebody was gut punching me after I would eat the school lunch. Because they just put so much bad preservatives and shit inside of it. But we all know the best lunch day was chicken patty day, no question. They would give us chicken patties and mashed potatoes. Holy fuck, that was good. Gravy with the mashed potatoes, so you would take the chicken patty and, like, dip it in the mashed potatoes. Yeah, dude. I don't think that's it. Oh, look outside. What are those boxes? They are my children. I'm just a lover of cats, you see. They get excited in jail for Chicken Patty Day too. Yeah, that's the funny thing. The trays. That's it. The trays and also most of the chairs that schools use are the exact same as prisons. I'm sorry about my typing. I have one working hand, so it takes... Oh, no problem, dude. No problem. You're here. You're participating. That's all that matters. 8-6. Actual fucking zombie. Huh? Looks like your card isn't readable. That's strange. It was working yesterday. Can you let me go this time? I don't want to miss my ride. Hold it right there. Don't you even try to get past. If your card isn't working, you better get the ticket. Can't you help me get a new card, though? No can do. You have to do that during the day. I can't help you at this time. What an idiot. This is almost like the liminal space. This part of the game reminds me of a liminal space, you know, where it's just like a big open area that's seemingly abandoned. Stuff like this freaks me out. Like if you go inside of an abandoned building or a building that's been condemned, or like if it used to be a certain store and nobody runs a business in there anymore. I got a bond on Chicken Patty Day, gave my dinner tray away, didn't get out for like 6 hours still. I didn't even know you'd been in jail, Jordan. Although, I will have to say, I respect the hell out of you for obviously getting your shit together. I mean, you own a house, you've got a daughter now. So, major respect for, you know, hopefully turning things around. Certainly seems like you have. I mean, shit, I don't own my own house. I respect the hell out of anybody that's able to make that happen. Before the kid, yeah. She probably changed her life quite a bit, I would imagine, because he wanted to be around for her. That's the thing about kids, man. They are a blessing, for sure, in that way. Because they can, it's like anytime you lack motivation to do anything, you always have your kids to fall back on. And, you know, you can just think about that as the reason why you do shit. Yeah, kid made you get your shit together. I respect the hell out of that, man. I really do. Oh my god, that sub bass. Holy shit. But that's awesome because, you know, the one thing that kids don't forget is who did and did not show up to their stuff and who was and was not around for them. That's one thing kids never forget. I know because I don't forget when I was a kid who wasn't around. So, that's awesome to hear. That was probably 2013. Oh, so you're coming up on 10 years. That's awesome, man. Got a fucking baller ass sneaker collection as well. Bomb ass. Holy shit, that sub bass. Fucking crazy. Had that since like '08? Yeah. Holy shit, man. The heartbeat. What's going on in this game? We are trying to just get home. I'm getting old. Nah, dude, you don't even look that old on your pictures. We're trying to get home, but this train, it just keeps basically time looping us to back when we came in the station. We don't know what the fuck is going on. To Bergen Street? Yeah, pretty much. Stuck on the subway eternally. What's up, Fisty? Yeah, I like that nickname. Should we all start calling you Fisty now? Or are you not really a fan? Not AJ old looking? Yeah. He aged really bad in the past 10 years, that's for sure. AJ did. People can forget what you say, they can forget what you do, they never forget how you make them feel, especially kids. Hey, fucking words to live by. Frame that shit, put that on your wall. Yeah, dude. You can call me whatever. Okay. Because I've called you Streaming Fist a lot. I've called you Fist. Now Fisty. Although Fisty sounds a little bit suggestive. You've got to be kidding me. Not stopping again? This isn't funny anymore. Whooped his butt and he didn't want to play anymore. Oh. That's like me and my brother when I used to beat his ass in Street Fighter 4. Then he got very mad. Dr. Fistu Swan. But no, I've heard that story a lot. In a very positive sense, is like, you know, people always tend to get their shit together for their kids, and that's great to hear. Just means you're a good dad and you're doing the right things. So, if some fat neckbeard on the internet's opinion means anything to you, Jordan, that's my opinion on it. You're a good dad and you're doing the right thing. The train doesn't respond to anything I'm pressing. There's a keyhole. Looks like I need a key to operate it. Oh, bitch. Let me out, dude. Well, we're gonna crash. Oh. Oh! Sega breaking into my house and beating me up for getting a free copy of Shadow the Hedgehog on PS Free. What is that guy holding? A beer? He is holding a beer. He's holding your mom, and that's the lady that we were talking to, but she's gone now. Little pinwheel. This is in another Chillazar game, which I'll show you later. This guy has the cicada cage. So we gotta find the cicada cage for him. For Buddy Boy out here, as they say. What is this? What? It doesn't even exist from this side. It's culled. Oh, that's trippy. Just disappears. Damn, dude, I would complain to the staff about this. I mean, seriously, where is customer service? What is the phone number, dude? Oh, this little girl has the pinwheel, so we're gonna put that there. Get me the number now. A shoe. That's an old man. He needs a cane, if I remember right. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Did you see that we ran over a girl with the train as well? Highly fucked up, deeply unpleasant and troubling. We just fucking went on a joyride. Alright, well, we have the beer bottle as well as the shoe. Beer bottle goes to the guy at the very, very beginning. Yeah, this is Chilla's art. Oh. Is that the cicada cage? That is the cicada cage. Let's give it to this guy first, and then we'll head back this way. The lady needs the shoe, though. My phone died, but I know plenty of shitheads that never got it together. I know, man. It's horrible to hear about that, because, like, the kids grow up and they never know their real dad, or, like, they resent them a lot, and you hate to see that. And it happens among famous people, too. Money doesn't heal that shit. I mean, look at LeBron James. He still talks about that all the time, like being bitter that his dad didn't want to be around him. Understandably, man. It's like, fuck, you're gonna have a kid and not even have the balls to like try to raise them or be in their life at all. I mean, that's a major league fucking problem. Okay, the last thing we need is the cane. I just have to find it. It's tough with no flashlight, though. I thought I remembered it being, like, up in this area. Like, hanging in amongst this shit. Maybe if it's at the very, very, very front. Have to do things for other people tomorrow so they'll give me money. Gotta go. Hey, appreciate you hanging out, Panda, as always. If you want to check out the VOD, you'll be able to see the end of this game, because we're actually coming up on the ending. But, hey, as always, appreciate it. Have a great rest of the night, and we'll talk to you very soon. One love. Nas. Illmatic, 1994. Produced by Q-Tip. Ah, there it is. I knew it was up there somewhere. There we go. And we're good. I hate when the music disappears, man. At least when there's ambience and music, I know that I'm somewhat safe. Oh, when all that shit stops, I'm like, damn. Can I not get out? I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. And you know, we were talking about the money thing. I feel that way about that girl streamer. I'm not going to say her name. I accidentally said her name the other day, but I'm not going to do that again. Who was complaining because she was like, if you have time to watch Twitch, you have $5. And she's like, if you don't have $5 to at least subscribe, you should be getting out and finding ways to make more money. You know, that kind of mentality is like, that's just how you know they're so privileged. They've literally never experienced any kind of struggle or strife in their life. I think that's such an important learning experience. Oh. Did I get a bad ending? Nope, I didn't. Looks like you made it. This isn't the place for you. You're gonna need a ride home. But I don't have a home. Don't worry. Just call home now. They should know where to pick you up. Call them now before you get lost in the tracks. Yeah, stop watching Twitch and go make some money to give me. It's like, well, if you're telling your viewers that, you need to go out. If you have enough time to sit here and complain about not receiving $5, someone who's in front of the camera needs to get out and make some money. How about that? Sounds like you're in the exact same boat that you're describing. But she ended up making a very, very in-depth apology video because like the amount of backlash was so swift and it was fucking... I think that might be the biggest backlash I've ever seen for a Twitch streamer, was when that clip went out and really blew up. phone booth only accepts 10 and 100 yen coins. I have a 10 and a 50 yen. Seems like I've only got one chance. Who should I call? Home. I know that no one would answer. But I have to follow what Mr. Shimizu told me. Doing jack fucking shit, waiting for donations. Yeah, exactly. And there was even that girl that was like, she derailed her whole stream. It was like a political stream. She derailed the whole thing. It was like, chat, I haven't got a donation or a sub in an hour. Are you fucking kidding me? An hour? Yeah, she actually said that. And just kept complaining. Like, just went on and on and on and on, bitching and bitching. And she's like, when I'm sitting here working for free, it's like, bitch, you're not working. Like, the tips are entirely voluntary. It's not as if, okay, well, I've been here for 1 hour. My chat owes me exactly minimum wage in tips. That's not how this shit works. If that's how it worked, then Twitch would pay you the minimum wage. Yes, hello? What? I can't believe someone answered. Who could it be? Hello? Who is this? This voice. I know this voice. There's no doubt about it. It's my wife. How could this be? I called this number many times, hoping that someone would answer, but no one ever would. Excuse me? I should hurry. I only got a few seconds until my minute is up. Eiko. When did you come home? I've been looking for you ever since you left. It's hard holding back my tears. However, now's not the time. Kensuke, where are you? Kisaragi. I'm at Kisaragi. Kisaragi Station? No, don't tell me. What do you mean? What did I do? So, you too. I know exactly where you are. Stay right there. I'll be there soon. Hey, no problem, Dr. Red. Don't beat your brother's ass in One Piece too hard. You gotta let him win a couple or he's gonna get too mad. Gotta at least let him win a couple or he's gonna get very, very angry. By the way, those clips are out there. If you ever want to look for them. They're pretty easy to find. I accidentally called the wrong number last time and we just wandered around in for all eternity. This one scrolls very slowly. So I'm gonna have to wait. I couldn't believe my eyes. It was my wife's car. She hasn't changed. I took her into my arms and cried. I'm glad, she whispered, patting my back. I held her hand and got into the car. You're here too early, she said as we were driving. I didn't know what she meant by that, but that didn't matter. All that mattered was that I got to see her again. We didn't have much of a conversation during the ride. There was so much to ask, yet there wasn't much to be said. I was happy enough to have her presence next to me, and rather soon we arrived at my place. She dropped me off and unlocked the door to my apartment, and just as I looked back, excited to invite her in, she was gone. Without making a single sound. She had disappeared. Today, I live life as a normal salaryman again. Wondering every night if I'll be able to meet my wife again. So, as far as I understand with the story, basically you either had a heart attack or something like a near-death experience while you were on the train. And your wife, who died possibly years ago, or at least before the events of this game by quite a bit, comes back and basically is like, you shouldn't be here yet. Like, you're not meant to be in the afterlife just yet. So this whole thing is basically about him coming to, or coming back to life. Because I was very confused the first time I played it, and, you know, a little bit of research goes a long way. But I love that story. It's, the execution is not 10 out of 10, but I like the story of this one a lot. I don't understand the significance of the cicadas, but it's probably a Japanese thing. I assume that the Japanese have some sort of folklore about cicadas. But, gamers, that is part 1 of the Chilla's Art Marathon completed. The first 3 games knocked out. So now we have the coffee shop game. We have night delivery. We have, I know there's another one. Missing children. Yes, we have missing children, night delivery, and the coffee shop game will be the first 3 we lead off with tomorrow night. Or tonight now, because it's after midnight. Those will be the first 3 we lead off with tonight. And I know I love Chilla's art games, man. They're so just like easily digestible and fun to stream for everybody. And you can really just kind of conversate over them. And it's just such a nice backdrop for a horror streamer. But that's going to do it for me for today. So I will talk to you guys tonight. Don't go anywhere. We are coming up on the last week. Tomorrow starts the last week of Stamptober. And on the 31st, don't forget, that is my Friday at work. So I will either Monday night or Tuesday night of the 31st, we will be doing a Silent Hill 1 through 4 marathon where the stream does not end until the credits of Silent Hill 4 roll. We're going to play all 4 games in one shot, not speed running, reading every memo, doing everything we can. So that is going to be fun. But until next time, I will talk to you guys later.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to follow StampedeG on Twitch. Links are down below.